This story is talking about the great man who was born free in Africa, then captured by white men to live as a slave in America. And this great man's name was Amos Fortune. The story starts in the early 1700s. Amos was born in 1710 in the Atmanshi village in Africa. Amos was the son of the village's king. He was the prince of this village. When he was living in Africa, his name was Atman. He was having a very good and happy life in Africa when he was living among his people, until a slave ship full of American colonists lands nearby. The slavers attacked this village and killed his father, and they took the survivors with them to their ship, the White Falcon. They changed Atman's name to Amos and sold him in the auction. They sold him to a man called Caleb Copeland. Copeland treated Amos well with kindness, outside the fact that he is keeping him as a slave. Still, Amos refuses the fact that he is a slave, so he was trying to find a way to become free, no matter what it takes or how hard is it. So he made a deal with Caleb to earn his freedom by working exceptionally hard. However, when Amos was about 30, Caleb died before the deal was completed. As a result, he was resold into servitude to a man called Ichabod Richardson, and luckily, Ichabod was a decent man too. He taught Amos how to work as a tanner, and after a long time of working for Richardson, Amos became finally able to purchase his freedom. He became a free man at the age of 60, and during the next years, Amos lived and worked and fell in love with a slave named Lily. Amos helped Lily to buy her freedom. Then he married her. But after just 1 year of the marriage, Lily died. But Amos found comfort in the fact that she died as a free woman. And then he married Violet, a woman in her 20s, and he helped her to buy her freedom and her daughter's freedom. Then they moved to the town of Jeffrey. There he opened a tanning store and built a very successful business, hoping one day to buy a land and build a home on it for him and his family. But then Amos met Lois, a single mother who fears that her children will be taken from her. When Amos decided to give her financial support, Violet got angry and stole his money. And when that happened, Amos got angry too, so he went to climb a high mountain, seeking a message from God. He remained until he received a message from the God telling him to forgive his wife. When he received the message, he decided to go back home. When he got back, he received an apology and an explanation from Violet. She explains that she wanted to prevent him from giving money to Lois because she refuses to provide for her own children. Against his altruistic instincts, Amos took Violet's advice. When Amos reached old age, he finally saved enough money to buy a plot of land. He built a house and a barn where he can continue practicing his trade. He died a free man in Jeffrey, New Hampshire, at the turn of the 19th century. In the end, thanks for listening. That was my story about the man who was born free in Africa, a slave in America, who purchased his liberty, lived reputably, and died hopefully. Amos Fortune.